Hi, this is Steve at Dylos. Today we're going to demonstrate how anyone can verify manufacturer's claims about their air purifier. What we want to do is confirm the CADR value. That's the clean air delivery rate on the product. The clean air delivery rate is the volume of air in cubic feet that the purifier cleans in 1 minute. Now, reputable manufacturers will have this tested at an independent lab, but we're going to show you how to do it yourself. We have a very popular air purifier, the Honeywell HP202, which we picked up at Home Depot. Here it says, Doctor's Choice. #1 recommended by allergist. Large room. Quiet operation? It says true HEPA. We know that's good. But what does this purifier actually claim to do? If you look closely down here on the package, you see the claims 200 CADR. We can actually test this using the Dylos DC1100 Pro air quality monitor. These air purifiers have several operating levels. Of course, the manufacturer is going to rate their product at the highest, also the noisiest setting. On this unit, it's called turbo mode. But what about that quiet operation? How effective is that setting? Well, with the Dylos, we can test in both modes. Also, another thing to consider is that on air purifiers, the filters are extremely expensive. And so you don't really want to change them unless it's necessary. So by testing the CADR of your air purifier, you can tell if your filter is performing well. Basically, we're going to use the Dylos monitor to measure how the particle concentration drops over time. The faster the concentration drops, the better the air purifier performance. Doesn't that make sense? An independent lab will do the test in a sealed room. But actually, just closing the door, shutting off the air conditioner, that should suffice. There's a mathematical relationship between the CADR and the change in particle concentration. Right here it is. Well, we here at Dylos like to make things simple. So instead of working through this formula, all you have to do is measure how long it takes for the Dylos readings to drop in half. Then look up the value on our chart. You can find this chart on our website. Now, one more thing you need to do is measure the volume in cubic feet of your test room. Just multiply the length by the width by the height. Now, a typical room might be 10 feet by 10 feet by 8 feet tall. So that would be 10 by 10 by 8, which is 800 cubic feet. Our test room here is 1,456 cubic feet. The next step is to read the number on your Dylos. Just for purposes of this video, we also have the Dylos logger graphing our reading in the background here. But again, to do this test at home, all you need to do is the Dylos DC1100 Pro. All right, so let's start the test. I'm going to be starting the air purifier in turbo mode. We'll need to run the air purifier until the Dylos readings drop in half. Okay, we've run the test now for about 7 minutes. And as you can see, the particle readings have dropped more than 50%. I actually timed it using the readings straight from the Dylos monitor to about 5 minutes. But as you can see on the Dylos logger, it dropped in half its value in that 5 minutes. So all we have to do now is look on our chart at 50% right there, and then go out to about 5 minutes, right about there, and we get 0.1386. We take that value from the chart and multiply it by our room volume, which was 1,456 feet, and we get, hold on, 201.8 CADR. So this air purifier actually delivered on its promised performance, at least in turbo mode. But what about the quiet mode? How much does performance drop in this mode? Well, Let's let the room particles rise back to normal, and then we'll repeat the test in quiet mode. Okay, let's set the air purifier to its quiet mode and start the test again. Okay, there we go, quiet mode. Well, it's certainly a lot quieter. Okay, we've run the test now for about 15 minutes. And as you can see, the particle readings have dropped more than 50%. About 11 minutes for the concentration to drop in half. As before, we took the chart, but this time we followed the 50% rule over 11 minutes column. And we're going to take that value, which is 0.0630, and again, we multiply that by our room volume, 1,456. And we get 91.72 CADR. We can see it's quite a drop in effectiveness, but it's actually not that bad. We've tested other air purifiers that have a much bigger drop in CADR when operating their quiet mode. We hope you've found this video very helpful. We at Dylos want to empower you with information to understand your air quality and make informed decisions. Please visit our website and check out our product offerings. Hi, this is Steve at Dylos. Today we're going to demonstrate how anyone can verify manufacturer's claims about their air purifier. What we want to do is confirm the CADR value. That's the clean air delivery rate on the product. The clean air delivery rate is the volume of air in cubic feet that the purifier cleans in 1 minute. Now, reputable manufacturers will have this tested at an independent lab, but we're going to show you how to do it yourself. We have a very popular air purifier, the Honeywell HP202, which we picked up at Home Depot. Here it says, Doctor's Choice. #1 recommended by allergist. Large room. Quiet